Hey everybody, Ted Edwards here with Road Dirt Motorcycle Media. I'm at the Ridge Motorsports Park in Shelton, Washington, covering the MotoAmerica races this weekend. Stay tuned to Road Dirt for rider interviews with Sam Verderico, Max Flinders, and anybody else I can grab. So look for us here on Road Dirt. So what are your plans on your entry for turn one then?
Gun it. Try to get in there nice and clean. I don't want anyone underneath me. Yeah, just be the first one in there and then there's no issue. Yeah, exactly. But no, just get in there nice and clean and then...
on a resume, I've run top 3 in a Superbike race.
Exactly, it's the best thing, right?
Try to make up 5 spots by the first turn.
Oh yeah, easily. Actually, I think I might just run the chicane. It's only a 5-second penalty, so get that extra 5 seconds.
Good plan, man. Hey everybody, Ted Edwards with Road Dirt Motorcycle Media. I'm talking to our old friend Jake Gagne, who's talked with Ryan Nolan and our senior editor Rob Brooks. We're here at the Ridge Motorsports in Pacific Northwest, and Jake, you qualified first on the grid. Then what happened?
Yeah, we had a decent qualifying. I think, unfortunately they took that one lap away from Cam, so we kind of lucked into that pole position. But hey, we started up front, so that was good. Yeah, that first start got off to a good start. We only made it halfway, and they threw that red flag, so came back in. And then after the restart, got up to another decent start. Got in there behind Cam on that first lap. Cam was really going fast right away, so I knew I had to really push just to stay with the guy, or try to stay with him. Yeah, unfortunately, about 5 laps in, I started running into some big issues with my front tire, and just the amount that it tore up like crazy, like more than we've had all weekend. So I think we kind of had a funky piece of rubber, which very rarely happens with these Dunlops, but stuff happens. That's racing. So we'll come out swinging tomorrow and see if we can make a couple little improvements.
It seems as like the season has gone on, the gap between you and Cameron is getting shorter and shorter and shorter. What have you been doing to close that gap between you two?
Just working hard with the team, and finding a setup that allows me to be a little bit more comfortable. Cam's been on this bike. He's won a lot of Superbike championships. He's done a lot on this thing. He's really, really comfortable, and so he's riding. I think better than he ever has. Really, he's no joke. So for me to try to put all the pieces together, get a bike that is more comfortable for me, and also work on my riding to get it more comfortable with the R1. It's just kind of a process. But yeah, like you said, every race weekend gets a little bit better and a little bit better. So we're just keep pushing, keep fighting, and keep working with the crew.
I noticed in the pits that you had a mechanic do some major work on your shocks. What was going on with your front end that made him make that dramatic change there in the pits?
Was that in practice or something like that?
Practice, yeah.
Well, yeah, we've been just trying different fork stuff all weekend, especially yesterday. We haven't been totally comfortable with the front end. I've been struggling a little bit, fighting it with chatter and pushing. That was kind of our main issue. So we've been, we try to do anything we can to make these bikes better, every little thing. So we tried a couple different fork settings, that we could drop in and out during practice, and we've made slow progress over the weekend, so I'm happy. And again, we got one more day tomorrow, so we'll see if we can make a couple little tweaks for warm-up, get a little more comfortable, and race 2.
Yeah. So this is MotoAmerica's first stop at the Ridge of the Pacific Northwest. What do you think of the track?
I think it's a great track. I think we've all enjoyed it. It's tricky, it's tricky. It's got some weird stuff that we don't usually see. The little chicane the little corkscrew up there is really, really tight and slow, which is a little different. And the chicane they added in turn 1, 2 is a little different too. But especially the infield, up through the mountains a little bit, the elevation. I think it's a fun track. I mean, even on a Superbike, it feels a little small, but a little small. But once you get rolling and get a good flow, it's actually a fun track. You know, I think it's made for some pretty good racing, and it's always just good to go to a different track after all the MotoAmerica races. We've been at a lot of these tracks for a lot of years, so it's fun to switch it up and get everybody to a new place. And especially up here in the Pacific Northwest, we've never really had a race up in this area. So you know, it was really unfortunate that the fans couldn't make it out. That was a bummer because I think it would have been cool to have a race up here, and I think we could have had a good turnout. You know, but we'll be back next year. So.
Yeah, I've talked to a lot of locals who are really disappointed that they weren't able to come out, but I know a lot of people are watching on MotoAmerica Live and following you on Road Dirt. What were your goals entering this season? And now that we're about halfway through, how are you doing on them so far?
Yeah, I'm happy with my goals. Were just to get. I knew I'm coming in being teammates with the 4-time Superbike champion. And I can't expect to win right away. I can't expect to blow the doors off. So I know this R1 has always been really comfortable for me, but my goal is just a steady improvement. Try not to make any big mistakes, and I think we've done that. We've done a pretty good job. I'm getting more and more comfortable with the bike, with the crew. We're meshing more and figuring out what makes me comfortable to go fast on this thing. Every rider, every bike, you need a little bit of a different combination. So we're just trying to find that. And but yeah, I'm happy with how the year's gone. You know, like you said, we're kind of closing that gap. At the beginning of the year, Cam was gone, and we're trying to reel him in and make a show of it. You know, but yeah, I'm happy with the progress made. So.
Oh, great. Thanks for your time, Jake. And this is Ted Edwards with Motorcycle Media and Road Dirt. We'll look forward to following you the rest of the year.
Awesome. Yeah, looking forward to talking to you again.
Right, thanks. Ted Edwards with Road Dirt Motorcycle Media, again with our friend Sam Verderico. Sam, tell us about how your day went today.
We just built a bike, and I'm having grip issues and front end issues. It's sliding out on me. We just basically got to get the geometry set up right for my riding style to get me comfy on the bike so I can start going forward. Pretty much struggled the whole race.
But the bike isn't exactly that old, is it?
No, we just built it yesterday. It's a 2020 R1, and we just threw it all together with our old numbers from our old bike, and it's not happening. So we got to figure out a different way to go.
Mm-hmm. Were you happy with your results today?
Oh yeah, I'm always happy. If I finish, I'm happy. I don't care if I'm last or first. It's out there. I'm happy. It's always good. I have a smile on my face when I'm riding, but sometimes you just get frustrated when the bike's not working. You know you can go faster.
Yeah. What are your goals for tomorrow?
Boy, I really don't have goals tomorrow. I'm just going to grid up, and hopefully the bike's better, and if it feels better, I'm going to start crushing out laps. I want a 44 or 45. It's where I should be. The guys I usually race against, that's what they're doing out here right now. And I'm just off. I just can't quite get it going. So hopefully the bike's better and we can get her.
Awesome. Sam, thanks for your time. We'll be watching you. Wish you the best of luck.
You got it, man. See everybody out.
Awesome. Ted Edwards with Road Dirt Motorcycle Media.